Welcome to a new world of gods and monsters.
The Mummy. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Adventures of Azeroth, a stream brought to you by Warcraft Junkies. I'm your host and narrator. Um, Zorthios is my name. That's what they like to call me. And yeah, we can just leave it at that. I don't know anything else to say about that, but Zorthios is my name. And you're going to be echoing in a minute. So, what's going on today? Yes, we got a brand new series called Across Azeroth, where I am going to play. I have suddenly picked a Night Elf Druid, and we are going to go through the lore of this Night Elf Druid. We haven't named him yet, so I'm going to name him. And as we go along through this adventure, there's going to be some voice acting. We're going to try in some, maybe a little bit of role play or whatnot. We're going to try to keep this, a little bit fun and make it interesting for everyone. So, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. I'm Zorthios, and the rules of Adventures of Azeroth is: number 1, no heirlooms, no XP bonuses. Number 2, no mounts until level 20. All story will be voice acted. If I have to use my voice to act it, I will, and it's basically me going to be using it using my voice through an application. And I cannot use items through other tunes or anything like that. And on that note, let's go ahead with the character creation process. I usually just randomize this, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can come up with. Let's see. Let me go to our menu here. Let's get us some music going on in the background. Alright, let's see. Create new character. We are going to go through the journeys of this Night Elf. He is going to actually be a druid. We're going to go through a druid. Alright, let's randomize this guy a couple times, see what we come up with. I was randomizing the wrong thing. Let's see. These Night Elves have looked the same for as long as I can remember, but I think that looks pretty good. So now we need a name. This name is Sucker. Let's see, something druidy. I'm Zorthios, so we're gonna put Zor in this. And Shando, since he is the Shando. We'll name him Zor Shando. So let's see how this works. And let me make sure all my applications over here are working right. This is my clean voice, and you will hear some voice changes in a minute here. It's going to be kind of awkward, but it's pretty cool. So I could only make a few voices since there's not that many hotkeys I could use in this application. I can only use 4 voices, and one of them has to be my clear voice. So we'll see how it works and whatnot. Let's go on and start the stream. We have created our character, Zor Shando. This son of a gun right here, he looks pretty handsome to be a Night Elf. I've always kind of thought it was goofy how the Night Elves are slender and slinky and their shoulders are just saggy and everything. Armor looks kind of terrible on them. You know, if you see armor on an Orc or on a Tauren or even a Dwarf, you know, they got them wide, broad shoulders, and armor looks really good on those guys. But these guys, that's why I kind of chose a Druid, because you don't see too much armor as you're shapeshifted. So, let's go ahead and let's start this, baby. Zor Shando. The adventure begins, guys. Adventures of Azeroth.
After years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm. As war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to Night Elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
So we gotta protect the legacy of the people. If you're just joining us, I'm Zorthios, and this is my new character I have made. His name is Orshando, and he looks kind of old, but we'll have to go with it because we generated his character randomly. So I've tested this out a little bit, and we are going to start our first quest right before I go ahead and get rid of some action bars, because I cannot do this Blizzard action bar. This is the only add-ons I'm allowed to use, is what we have. The rules might change a little bit later on, but right now this is the only rule that I have, is we're going to change these action bars. I don't think I'm ever going to have a pet zone ability bar. I'll keep this bar 6, keep this right here, and I'll move this menu over here and this menu over here. Get this out of my way. I know the music stopped. Lock this down and close it. I can shadow mail. Check that out. That's my first ability. So here we go.
Peace be with you.
Greetings, Orshando. I'm Illithane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to train young druids like you, and to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest beasts to flourish while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Night Saber numbers grew too large, and they will devastate our populations if they are not cooled. Journey forth, young druid, and thin the Night Saber populations so that the nature's harmony will be preserved.
So I kind of got jittery right there, but here we go. We got to preserve the Night Sabers. And we're going to kill some of these little guys. Let's go. Wow, he's not powerful at all. So if you like this idea of me doing this voiceover stuff, let me know in the comments. I would like, if you are in my channel right now and you want to say something to me, I can see everything that you type on my screen to the right of me right here. So just say hey to me or whatnot, and I'll try to respond to you as much as I can. Probably 2 of the people watching is me. So I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch at the same time, making sure the stream goes swell. Let me get this out of studio mode real quick so I can see a little bit better.
I'm listening.
You perform your duties well, Zorshando. You seem to know what you're doing. Perhaps I can task you with something a little more important. As you may well know, the corruption of Teldrassil was supposedly wiped away, yet something lingers. The creatures have not calmed, and all manner of problems still plague us. I need you to deal with the Grillclin that have gathered to the west, and while you're there, I want you to search them for Felmos. This will help me determine from where this continuing corruption stems.
Go in peace.
Let's go with this guy right here.
How may I help?
Vicious little grill. They've been stealing from our food stores again. If you wouldn't mind lending me a hand, they are sure to have stolen my bags with their camps to the west. I would be glad to reward you if you can bring them back to me.
So we gotta deal with some Grillkin or Galekrin or whatever you want to call them. has always been probably one of my favorite questing places in World of Warcraft. Even though I am not an Alliance guy because I do not like the Alliance. But this has been one of my very favorite questing zones besides the Undead. It's very lore heavy. And if you like lore like I do, then you'll like the Night Elf story, so. And I love that song, but I can never remember what it's called. It might be called Shadowglen. I don't have auto loot on. These little grail, man, they're back in the old days. If you hit too many of them, or you could get overwhelmed and they'd kill your butt. I'm not sure if they used to be aggressive or not. I know the Night Sabers used to be, but they've made all these guys a little wussy from the original World of Warcraft. So one day I'm gonna try to get on a a private server and try to go through some of the old lore if that's possible. I know I heard Twitch won't let you stream on a private server of World of Warcraft, but that's okay. YouTube will, so I'll just leave a YouTube link one of these days. I am on the server called Moonglade, which is it's a role-playing server, and people are very weird on this server, so you have to watch out for these guys. They'll be acting weird, and it's very Alliance heavy, so.
What brings you here?
Satisfy my suspicions, Zorshando. Bring me Filmos from the Grilkin. Your service to the creatures of Shadowglen is worthy of rewards, Zorshando. You confirm my fears, however. The Grilkin are still tainted by Filmos. Despite Teldrassil's blessings, something sinister remains within the tree. I can only hope the Gnorpine tribe of Furbolgs are free of the corruption, or we are still in grave danger.
This guy talks weird. It's kind of like the trolls when they talk weird.
Perhaps you'd be willing to aid us in further pursuing the corruption haunting Shadowglen. Dentaria Silverglade, priestess of the moon, has offered to aid us. You should find her between the two pools just north of our great tree. Circle around the tree to reach her and offer her any help that you can, young druid.
I don't have any spare supplies for my customers until my stolen goods are recovered. Have you had any luck? Elune be praised. And you as well, young druid. There are many young night elves in need of these, but I'd be more than happy to give you one of these bags as a reward. I'm sure it will come in handy.
So I got another bag. Bags are good. I guess I gotta go find this fella over her. Or it's a female, right? I just went from one area to another and music changed. ear was itching. Okay, let's get back to it. It's a lightsaber.
It is good that you have come. It seems your training progressed quickly. Our friend Ivan has fallen to poison from the nearby web spiders. I can tend to him to keep his state from deteriorating, but I need someone to gather an ingredient to prepare him an antidote. All around the ponds you should find moon petal lilies. These flowers have great healing properties, and I can use them with my ingredients I already have to restore Ivan to better health. Would you gather them for me? There should be many just inside of here, near where the water's edge.
I remember doing this a long time ago. So I'm going to get a little bit better about advertising my streams and staying on schedule, guys. I know it's really hard for a newbie streamer like me sometimes, but I promise I'll get better at it. And talking to the camera is another thing I have been working on for the past year. I'm still not really great at doing that. Hence, I only have 0 streamers right now. I mean, viewers right now. But it's something that comes in over time. And if you like this, the way I'm doing this story, let me know. I know my reading can be horrible at sometimes, but you'll get the gist of the story. So just hang in there and have fun. Come in here and talk to people. That's one good thing that we can all do is conversate about World of Warcraft and go over lore, you know. So come say hey to me.
What brings you here?
Our dear friend is not doing well. Even with my mending. Have you brought the supplies I required? These will do perfectly. Thank you, Zorshando. Your swiftness is appreciated. I must ask something more dangerous of you. Strange news has traveled to me through the whispering of the forest spirits. The mysterious woodland protector, Tarandrella, has returned to Shadowglen again. The Dryad's presence have not been felt in the forest since before the blessing of Pedrassel. Something is surely amiss if she has journeyed back to this land. Seek out Tarandrella in the Shadow Thread cave to the north. It is dangerous, but we will be prepared with the antidote just in case.
May the stars guide you.
So I gotta go find this chick. Look at all these deer. There's a lot of deer around here. It's not deers, it's deer. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. This guy says lower the game, and I do not exactly know what he is talking about, so Now these spiders are pretty, yeah, they're pretty mean, so.
You've come to help, Druid. Let's stay together for a while. I weep at these atrocities we commit. It is almost unbearable.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I see you found me, Night Elf. Dentaria was wise to have sent you. I'd hoped to never to return to Drossel for such grim business. I'd hoped that the corruption had been wiped away completely. Something foul lingers. These spiders suffer much more deeply from the corruption than the other nearby wildlife. They're becoming danger to your people and a danger to the forest. We must thin their numbers, but more importantly, we need to find the source of the corruption that plagues them. I will come with you and aid you in this. The corruption that plagues them. I will come with you and aid you in this.
I don't know what this guy's telling me. He said lower my damn game, so I don't exactly get what he's talking about.
I need to get closer.
It's got me kind of curious, so I try not to listen to myself on over Twitch. It kind of will like overlay, and it's not good when it overlays. So
I don't have a target.
maybe he means my bitrate so they can stream it better.
I need to target something first.
It would be nice to be a demon hunter right about now.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
There she is. I was wondering what happened to her.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
there trouble?
This corruption these spiders suffer from is not simply surface deep. It cannot be magic or subtle malintent. It is bred into them. It seems our next task is clear. If these spiders are born with corruption in their veins, then their broodmother must be the root of all this evil. Let us make our way to the far north end of the cave and seek out Githias the Vile. The answer we seek lies with her. All this evil. Let us make our way to the far north end of the cave and seek out Githias the Vile. The answer we seek lies with her.
This is what a pixie sounds like.
Let us make our way to the far north end of the cave and seek out Githias the Vile. The answer we seek lies with her.
This is what a pixie sounds like.
Let us make our way to the far north end of the cave and seek out.
I need to target something first.
What is nature's call?
Githias and her brood were being corrupted by this totem. This is a furball totem. This is very troubling indeed. This means that Gnarlpine are still a danger to these forests. We let our guard down too soon. Corrupted by this totem. I will pursue the trail of Gnarlpine and track this corruption to its source. If you ever encounter a Thridris, Bearmantle, and Dolinar, he knows immediately, intimately of the problems that plague the forest, and he can direct you on how to help further. I'm sure we'll meet again with time. Perhaps you can aid me in dealing with the source of corruption once I locate it. For now, I'll take you back to Denteria so that you may
Hi.
finish your training. Thank you for all that you have done, Julshando.
So Ivern looks like he's better.
I am honored.
You've returned. It's good to see you. It seems you've dealt with the source of much of the corruption in Shadowglen. Teldrassil still suffers and will need attention, but we can afford a moment or two for you to finish your training here in Shadowglen. As a part of a ritual to complete your training here in Shadowglen, you must learn about your recent history. This is a task you must perform. Go to the Moonwell to the northeast and retrieve a phial of its water. While there, you will witness a glimpse of our magics and learn of our past. When you are done there, bring the water back to me, and I will direct you further.
Illuminate your path.
All Alright, so we gotta go find the moon wheel.
Sometimes I might get my voices mixed up, guys, so just bear with me. Like, just then I think I was on a Night Elf voice that I had created. But I'm sorry about that. That's not what really a homegirl sounds like. She probably sounds more subtle. So we need to get a phial of water.
Much has changed for our people since the Battle of Mount Hyjal. Nordrassil lies a pale shadow of what it once was. Its power used to defeat Arkamad and drive back the Burning Legion. Our immortality is very essence of our beings was lost. The betrayer was freed from his prison, and Shando's storm rage disappeared into the Emerald Dream. A dark time for all.
Alright, so if I was a hunter, I could just like scattershot every damn thing, but I can't do it. I have to cast because I'm a caster. I wonder if there are ever going to be Night Elf Warlocks. That would be kind of weird, but I don't know because I wouldn't play one, tell you the truth. Look at this guy with all his BOA, his heirlooms.
Greetings.
Our recent history is fraught with strife and violence. There is still much with which we must come to terms. Well done, Zorshando. You have one task left before you depart Shadowglen from the wilds of Teldrassil. Tenron Stormgrip oversees all that happens in his glade. He presides at the top of Audrossil. If you look to your south, you will see the underside of the ramp that leads up to him. Ascend this ramp and complete your training. It was wonderful to have met you, Zorshando. I swell in pride knowing that among young night elves there are some selfless and full of life as you are. You will do great things for our people. You will do great things for this world. Until we meet again.
Go in peace.
And full of life as you are. You will do great things for our people. You will do great things for this world. Until we meet again. And full of life as you are.
Alright, so I gotta go up here to the ramp. Give me one second. Alright, welcome back. I just had to restart the stream. I lowered the quality to 720 real quick so maybe other people can watch it. You may have to refresh your browser.
Don't get me wrong, I am grateful to have Shando's Stormrage back. But this is all really suspicious. What happened to Fandral?
Shh! Someone is here!
The moon whale holds the water of the whale of eternity, the ancient source of magic that has wrought so many horrors upon the world. The druids take advantage of its properties. The sentinels revered the whales as shrines to Elune, and now even the returning highborn look to the whales lonely. So you have heard the first part of the aftermath of the Battle of Mount Hyjal. There is much more for you to learn, and the task you have begun here will continue through the rest of your journey through Teldrassil and into Darnassus. While there is more I could speak to you of the Moon Whales and Teldrassil, I must send you along. Korthrust's Moon Rage will be expecting you. I have poured the phial of water you brought to me into this vessel to bring to him. Seek out Korthus. You will find him at the Moonwell in Dolinar. Follow the road south from Aldrassil out of the Shadow Glen and continue to follow the cobblestones as the road turns west. Mind you stay on the road, those Orshando. The dangerous beasts in the force of late.
Good luck, friend.
Take with you the blessings of the winds and embrace it. Make your descent from Adrassil direct.
I just got an achievement. This calls for a lot of water. I look weird as hell. So I do have this this heirloom. It's called a shofar. But I'm not going to use it because I shouldn't. That would be cheating.
I am honored.
Greetings, young druid. Can you offer me aid? I have a package of herbs that I must deliver to the town of Dolinar, but I still have business with the druids of Shadowglen and cannot yet leave. Can you deliver this package for me? It must be sent to innkeeper Kildemir at Dolinar Inn. It lies along the road to the south.
Then not.
Yes, I'll be your parcel delivery service, you night elf bum. So the leveling's going to be really slow, and that's fine. That's how I want it. If I remember, there's a satyr up here that I do quests for, and I gotta find a voice for this guy, because I'm not going to use no night elf voice for a satyr, so that would be weird. We'll just use a ogre voice. These damn spiders, man. Here's the satyr, Zinfalhoof.
Now what?
Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had fledgling druid to perform my bidding. You see, Sor Shando, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having, but in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. Fetch for me night saber fangs, strigged owl feathers, and swatches of webwood spider silk. Let us keep this our little secret, night elf. Feathers and swatches of webwood spider silk. Let us keep this our little secret, night elf.
Gotta get some swatches of silk. I do not hit hard at all. Gotta get some swatches of silk. I need another ability. This friggin' hunter guy, he's gonna take all my stuff. Here's another spider.
I'm out of range.
I can heal myself now. Woohoo! These guys and their stupid shofars. You know what? I got some gear probably. I should probably put this on to give me a little bit more oomph, if you know what I mean. Doesn't give me any attack power, but gives me something at least. I remember back in the day, this quest took a pretty good time. It used to kick my butt because there's little resources and the drop rate is so small. They have a few quests like this in World of Warcraft. One was on the Horde side. Whenever you go to the Barrens, you got to kill these zebra horn and grab their horns or something like that. You know what? While we're doing this, let's go ahead and go to Dolinar, and we'll do a bunch of quests all at the same time, because I can kill these triggered owls anytime. There's a lot of quests here.
What brings you here?
How might I be of service to you, young one? Are you here to rest in the inn? Do you require a hearthstone? Ah, yes, the delivery of herbs from Shadowglen. It is a shame that Porthanius could not bring him himself. For we have much to discuss, he and I, but I am glad to get the herbs nonetheless, and I'm glad you came. While you are here, please rest yourself. Heroes must keep their strength and spirits high, and must find rest and solace whenever they may. For to neglect one's peace of body and mind is sure to path to failure. So rest.
Illuminate your path. Can I assist you?
A troubling breeze blows through the forest. Garrulus Talworth serves as great warden to the hibernating druids of the Talon of the Banethel Barrelden. His duty as the chosen protector of the sleeping is to ensure their safety so that their pact with Ysera remains fulfilled. But word from Gellerus is now delayed, and I grow nervous. Travel east to Starbridge Village and bring back a report from Garrulus so that I can put my worries to rest, knowing my dream brethren slumber safely.
Greetings, Druid. For what purpose do I owe the pleasure of our meeting? Ah, I see. You were sent by Tanaron. Well then, it would seem we have much to talk about, much to do. Before we get to the task at hand, you should take the lesson of this Moonwell. Let me tell you more of the task you must complete. The Druids of Darnassus use the water of the Moonwells of Teldrassil, and their Moonwell must be replenished from time to time. Using these specially crafted phials, you can collect the water of the Moonwells. Take this vessel to the Moonwell outside Starbridge Village to the east, and fill it with some of its waters, then return to me. Pay heed to the lessons of the Moonwells, lest we find ourselves furthering the shortcomings.
May the stars guide
This one doesn't have a lesson yet.
What brings you here? I am listening.
A friend of mine, Sister Akin, is training to be a priestess of the moon in Darnassus. She left Dolinar to study in the temple last year. Her letters say she is doing well and learning much, but she misses home and her old friends. I've put together a book of her favorite recipes from Dolinar. If you have time, would you take them to her in Darnassus? You can rent a hippogriff from Fidelio. He's in the center of town, just across from the inn.
Be careful.
I think I'll do this Darnassus quest last.
I was once giving an emerald dream catcher from Gilrus Talbothan, the warden of the druids in Ban Ethelburrow's den. This power amulet is able to siphon energy from the emerald dream, bestowing luck upon those who carry it. Sadly, I have not been able to retrieve it from my dresser drawer in Starbreeze Village. Although Starbreeze was once a tranquil place, it has now succumbed to the corruption of the furbog that reside there. Perhaps you would be willing to recover my Dreamcatcher Druid.
You know what? Since we're here, we're just gonna go ahead and do the Darnassus thing. And while I'm flying, I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom and everything. So
How can I help you? That's very thoughtful of Neoma. For a few coins, I can arrange a quick transportation to the capital by Hippogriff. Everyone in Dolinar is so proud of Sister Anqueen. I'm certain she'll be pleased to receive this thoughtful gift from Neoma. When you're ready to travel to Darnassus, just speak to me again, and for a few coins, you can hire Hippogriff to take you there. I'm told Sister Kings enjoys the solitude of a small plaza just south of Hippogriff, Master in Darnassus. Look for her there after you arrive. South of Hippogriff, Master in Darnassus. Look for her there after you arrive.
What brings you here? Farewell.
alright, I am back. So I just need to give this priestess her
so we can keep on going. Sister King,
I am listening.
how may I help you? Something for me? I wonder who sent it. This is wonderful. It's just the kind of thing I need to remind me of home while I continue my studies in the Temple of the Moon. I'll try out one of the recipes tonight. I can't wait. Would you take this short note of thanks back to Neoma? You can hire Hippogriff to take you back to Dolinar. Just visit the Hippogriff Master Lyra when you're ready to leave. She'll help you get a ride back to Dolinar.
A sharp banana.
Well, if you go through that portal, it takes you out, so I'm not going
Peace
there.
be with you.
Where would you like to fly? You're ready to return to Dolinar? Do you need a ride back to Dolinar? It'll be easy to get a flight back to Dolinar since you already know Fidelio in Dolinar. You'll be able to fly back there without any problems. Whenever you arrive in a new town, you should remember to speak to the flight master so that you can fly to and from the new location. Speak with me when you're ready to hire a hippogriff to return to Dolinar.
Goddess watch over you. Elune be with you. A sharp
So back to Dolinar it is. So I still gotta finish the Seder quest. I gotta go to the Starbreeze village. This voice stuff takes a lot out on me, man. It kind of killing my throat a little bit there. I'll get used to it though. Alright, so we gotta go back to what her name is. I forgot her name. Neoma. Another hunter. Go figure.
Elune Adore.
So Shando, you're back from Darnassus. It sounds like she loved it. Thank you for bringing the book to Sister Akin, Zorshando. One of these days, I intend to take her up on her invitation to visit in Darnassus.
Farewell.
Chick, Darnassus is literally like 30 seconds a walk away from here, so you should just go there yourself. Got leg meat. I don't need to kill those anymore. It's a deer, it's a deer, it's a deer, 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 deer. It's another one of these lightsabers. Another lightsaber. Here's another owl. I can do the owl. Yes, I just need a spider leg now for the web. Okay, I'm here at Starbreeze Village, it seems. There's a spider. Got the silk. Over here to the moon well. To the moon well. The moon well of happiness.
The Archdruid approaches the dragons for their blessings, as the dragons placed on Nordrassil in ancient times. But Nosdormu, Lord of Time, refuses to give his blessing, chiseling the druid from his arrogance. In agreement, Alexstrasza also refused Staghelm, and without her blessing, Teldrassil's growth has been flawed and unpredictable. Staghelm retreated to his enclave in Darnassus, ever seeking a new direction by which to bless Teldrassil and restore the immortality of our people.
Yeah, that's hard to see. Must go upstairs. Eesh.
Thank you. Thank the forest spirits you are here. I knew Arthadus would sense trouble and send help. The Noralpine tribe corruption has returned. They ambushed me as I left for the Banethel Barrow's den and proceed to the pillage Starbreeze village. Something in the forest has corrupted Ursul, the Mauler, their chieftain, and he is using the evil powers of Felmos to drive them mad. I am too wounded to return to Arthadus to bring him this grave news. The task is left to you, young druid. We can only hope that the deranged Noralpines have not made it to the Banethel yet.
So he can't move, basically. But he can stand up and talk to me. Weird. Go ahead and kill this guy so he doesn't attack me while I'm in there. I've never been to a server where everybody talks to each other like this. It's kind of weird. These guys are respawning. I'm getting out of here. Here's the satyr. I'll go ahead and finish his quest.
You again?
Have you been busy, little bee, Zorshando? I've been waiting for you to bring me what I need. Ha ha, well done indeed. You would have ever guessed that I, Zenfalhoof, would have gave a night elf to do my bidding. Certainly not me. But so it goes, this beloved world of ours is full of surprises. 3 cheers for the naive and gullible.
Goddess bless you.
The Council of the Force has news that you aided Zen Valhoof. The Satire is an enemy of the Force. As a Night Elf, you should know better than to defile the Force by killing nature's creatures. You must redeem yourself in the eyes of the Council if you wish to remain a friend of Teldrassil. Teach Valhoof a lesson, and you shall be redeemed. Fell cones are corrupted seeds that fall from trees. They blow with green smoke. Give some to Falhoof. He'll think you have brought him a harmless snack.
Goddess watch over you.
Please move swiftly. I can only hope that the Emerald Dreamcatcher has been unharmed by the Furbolg. Have you recovered it, Jando? My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift only given to a few. Thank you for returning it, Zorshando. The emerald is missing. My Dreamcatcher has been damaged. There is a band of Norpine mystics located north of Starbreeze. I've heard of reports that their leader, Feroshikatus, the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now seeing my Dreamcatcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Zorshando. While you there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics for me as well.
I am listening.
By the stars, this is quite disturbing indeed. We have troubles we've had troubles in the past with the corruption of the Furbolg. Such troubles should be long past since the cleansing of Teldrassil. I fear for all our people in the blessings of the aspects themselves cannot redeem our great tree. The Alpine invaders were seen ravaging Benethel Barodin, tucked into the hill to the west. The slumbering druids will be trapped in the Emerald Drain for eternity, unaware of their fate unless we help. The dedicated hibernation ritual cannot be broken without the relics of the awakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw talisman, Black Feather Quill, Sapphire Sky, and Rune of Nesting. The druids store them in scattered chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual.
What brings you here?
The Neuropine aggression is limiting our options. None of our kind are eager to bring blade and arrow against creatures that were once our friends. But I grow fearful that they are going to set their sights on Dolinar soon. The biggest concern to me are the Furbolg in Benethel Hollow and Benethel Barodins. I need you to travel to the west, make your way into the Barodin, and kill as many of the Gnarlpine as you can. We probably won't have many more chances to limit their strength. Be swift.
Del Nadra.
Hello again, Zorshando. Have you completed your task? It is only natural that our race, once immortal and revered, would struggle with regarding ourselves in the humbled manner that we likely should. We must remember to embrace our connection with nature and with Elune and push aside our mortal shortcomings.
May the stars guide you.
So I need some Falcons. There's one. Oh, here's one. Let's go back to the Satyr. Go ahead and finish this quest. I'm getting chased. No. I wonder if he has any loot. Nope. I don't need no cat hair. I'm going to give this satyr a snack. He's going to eat some pine cones. worlds, and he's gonna fall over and dead or turn into a frog or something. I can't remember.
What do you have for me, Zoshanto? A lovely snack, I presume. Aye, sweet night elf. I knew you would come in handy. Ribbit. No, this cannot, Ribbit. You have duped me with your ribbit. Foul trickery, Ribbit. You have duped me with your ribbit. Foul trickery, Ribbit.
So now I gotta go to this village up here. Once again. So now I gotta go to bum 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 bum. Here's this guy, I gotta kill him. At least I got the dream catcher. Now I gotta kill a couple of these guys. I don't really need to kill the warriors, I need to kill the mystics. I haven't seen a rare since I've been on.
Don't have a target.
Hey, if you're joining on on YouTube or Twitch, I am Zorthios. This is Adventures of Azeroth, where I play the World of Warcraft in a story type mode, and what I do is I have this voice thing where I try to give characters some actual character and make up voices for them. So most of the time, my voice for my night elf.
Hello, I am Zorshando, Archdruid and Keeper of the Grove.
And this is my regular voice, so you can see the difference in it a little bit here. I wish I was an Archdruid though, but I'm not. And rules are I can't use heirlooms, so I can get through all the story and everything. So I'm not using any heirlooms. and I remember this guy right here. I remember back in the day, I was playing Warcraft 3, and when I first logged into World of Warcraft, I became a Night Elf Hunter in 2004, and I saw this guy right here walking. I was like, that's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in a video game is this dude right here. Just the way his limbs and everything move, and I was like, wow, I love this game. So it's kind of different now, but I still enjoy playing World of Warcraft till this day.
I am honored.
I'm glad you're willing to atone for your mistake. It speaks a great deal about your character. I have another task for you. I have gathered some arrowroot seeds. They are somewhat like fill cones, but quite a bit more potent. Nature often responds very negatively to demons, and these ire seeds prompt a very concentrated form of reprisal. To our north, in Fell Rock, there are Grelkin that are far beyond redemption. Use these iron seeds to wrap them before they become a more serious threat.
Well met, Zorshando. It is good to see that the druids like yourself are taking an active part in protecting the grove. Ferikitis and the Noralpine mystics must return what is mine. Please retrieve the emerald so that I can repair my emerald dreamcatcher. I did. Now I can repair my dreamcatcher. Thank you, Zorshando. I must warn you, Zorshando, that this matter must stay between us. The Satyr are enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Milanus. He resides in a nearby cave of Fell Rock to the north, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. You must find him within the nearby cave, just to the north of here, and bring me his head.
So this is the first quest where I'm chopping somebody's head off as a night elf. It seems very unpleasant for the guy getting his head chopped off, I would reckon. I remember these quests. I gotta go up this little path. And this is the path. These Strigged Owl are everywhere, but these Night Sabers are too. They're so spread out. They used to be in packs, I thought, but maybe not. Let's see what we got going on here. So here's the Grelkin.
Target. I need a target.
I don't even know why I picked that eye up. I don't need it.
I need to target something first.
Shadow Sprite. I have to let you know that I won't be able to act out all voices, but I will do the majority of them. Sometimes I might use my own voice instead of using my program.
Target.
Well, I guess I could be doing this. This would probably be more. Usually they put these things in extra action bars, but I guess they didn't in this case. Look at this nasty water. It looks like pea water. Need to find this satyr guy. There he is. Just how do I get to him though? Okay, I see how I get to him now. Gotta jump in the pea water. Well, I guess this wasn't a cave to go in, so... These guys... I have to find my way up there. I guess this is not the way, apparently. That cave doesn't lead anywhere. So I guess I should go back all the way through the stream, back here. I hate these cave layouts. Where am I? Okay, go this way. And the cave splits off right here. So this is where I should have went in the first place. Grelikin. Oh, he's Grelikin. See if I get 2 for 1. There we go. Jeez Louise. So I got his head, and now I can head back out. I know this way now. No, I have a Hearthstone. I should probably put it to Dolinar. If I'm doing all these quests in Dolinar. And these guys are back. The bad part of using this seed is I don't get any rip. Or I don't get any XP for doing it. Like this. I think there's a shortcut this way. Yep, there's the tower.
What brings you here?
Good. I know this probably wasn't very pleasant work, but we greatly appreciate it. I fear for our dear Teldrassil. It seems it is becoming more corrupted day by day, and our ignorance to the cause is plaguing me greatly.
Only the stars guide
I am honored.
Did you kill Lord Melinus yet? It is vital that he be taken care of quickly and quietly, Zorshando. His continued existence is an embarrassment to us all. With Lord Melinus laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you, Zorshando.
Go in peace.
So I got some bracers. That's good. Let's see what I can equip. Don't need that. Use that. Although I'm not a prize night elf, I've always liked the night elf guys. They're pretty cool guys, you know. It's not too bad. I'm more of a horde guy, so of course I like the Horde characters better. Oh, somebody's here, and I gotta kill 20 of these furbolgs, or Gnarlpine, what do you want to call them? This may take a minute. He cursed me. I forgot I can wear leather. You know, this Gnarlpine guy, he's been in this tree ever since I've ever known. Is there anything nice in here? Nope.
Out of range.
This guy sounds like Samuel L. Jackson.
I need to target something first.
I'm here at the den, finally. I should have set my Hearthstone and I didn't again, but I guess I could do it next time. I gotta kill 20 of these suckers. Got some malachite. Never had a shaman run up to me like that before. Usually they either shift change or they cast at me.
There you are. I thought the Verbox might have caught you before you could even get here.
The Narpine shaman that inhabit this place have discovered a way of separating a sleeping druid's spirit from his physical body. The Furbolg have animated my physical form and are using it to attack anyone that attempts to explore Benethel Barodin. I am now trapped in the Emerald Dream, powerless to stop this. You must help me. The Narpine shaman carry a strange charm which is used to perform this ritual, and I'd like to examine it. Please, Orshando, bring in one to me.
It's locked.
I never did like questing in this place. It was just, I don't know, it's just too cramped. I do need my XP bar though. I like to know when I'm about to level.
How may I help? Good luck, friend.
This place is deep.
Target something. Target something.
So I have new abilities, and I am grateful for them right now. And I need to learn how to use them. So I can transform into a cat and dash, and I also have Lunar. I haven't used Moonfire yet. So I'm starting to hit a little bit harder, which I am really grateful for, because I almost got my butt handed to me.
Target.
Basically, you gotta farm all these fellas till you find what you're needing. So hopefully this way leads me to where I need. Oh yeah, I'm about to get there. Yes, this is the way. I gotta loot this guy, because he could have my voodoo charm. Got that. Still haven't got no voodoo charm, so I was gonna jump, but I might die. Let's try this right here. So these guys right here don't have the voodoo charm. It's, God, what a nightmare this is. It's only the shamans. Let's go back this way, I reckon. That guy gets attacked, he's probably gonna die. Here we go, here's a guy. This voodoo charm is not gonna drop. Come on, RNG. There it is. So, am I leaving the cave? I'm not sure. I think I found it.
Target.
I need to get my spell book in order so I can get out of cat form whenever I need to. There we go.
If I can examine the charm, I may be able to figure out how to break the enchantment. Have you found one? Thank you, Zolshando. What an odd trinket this is. I can sense the vile aura emanating from it. This is very powerful enchantment. After examining the charm, Zolshando, I see now what must be done. Please take it and do as I ask. You are to approach the door in the nearby chamber inside. You will find my soulless body. Although I regret what I am about to tell you, I see no other way to free myself from the control of the Gnarlpine. In order for me to escape them, you must kill my physical form. Once that is done, use the voodoo charm on my fallen body. After you have completed this task, please return to me.
Alright, so gotta kill his body over here.
I am honored. Because Ishnu Allah, Goddess watch over you.
I am finally free of the control of the Gnarlpine. Thank you, Zolshando. My spirit may now rest peacefully forever in the Emerald Dream. Perhaps one day we may meet again, young druid, but for now, please accept this gift as a symbol of my gratitude.
Alright, so what does these guys do with money in the spirit world? I don't get that. But what I do get is I need to get out of here, so I'm gonna rush and run and run and run and run and run. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. And when I get back to Dolinar, guys, that's going to be it tonight for Adventures of Azeroth as the Night Elf. I thank you for joining the stream if you did join, which wasn't me. I seen about 5 people total, which is more than 0. So thank you for joining us. We will try to do this again some other day this week, maybe. It's not going to be tomorrow because, unfortunately, I am human and I have to work. And tomorrow I actually work 2 jobs. So it will probably be either Monday or we will pick this back up again next Thursday. Nevertheless, we will do this again. It's been fun. Check me out on Twitter at Zorthios WCJ. Check me out on Facebook at Warcraft Junkies. And if you want to check me out on Twitch and you're watching on YouTube, I have plenty of links in there. There's a Discord channel in there where you can come and talk to me if you want to talk. I've only had one guy so far to do that, and that was just a few minutes ago. So, thank you. We're going to finish these quests out, and I'm going to
impressive. I hope my hunters carried her weight. If we continue with his fervor, we may yet still free Tildrassil from the corruption that Alexstrasza herself could not burn out.
Farewell.
Zorshando, the kidnapped druids of the Talon will be forever trapped in the Emerald Dream if we cannot retrieve the relics from the Awakening. For every minute we delay, their fate comes one step closer to their eternal doom. You have succeeded, druid. Well done. And just in time, I might add. Now the time has come to save the druids of the Talon. If we fail now, Zorshando, they will forever be lost in sleep. I shall prepare the relics of awakening and perform the ritual. For my work to take effort, the cursed beast responsible for this horrible situation must be slain. It was Ursal the Mauler who meddled with our brethren. Calling it is Ursal the Mauler who now pays so they can be freed. Travel northeast on the road and find the path north into the cliffs. Ursal's den will be there.
So when we get back next week, I will kill Ursel, and we will continue questing, and the story will go on. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Zorthios. You can catch me on other streams. We have the wonderful World of Warcraft that happens on Sunday, which Becca she narrates that for us, and I help her out sometimes, but she likes to do that. So we have the wonderful World of Warcraft. We're on the Horde side on this actual server, and also I do heroic streams for Nighthold, which will be going into Tomb of Sargeras pretty soon on Zul'jin, and I do just random streams sometimes, maybe a little bit of PvP here and there, and that's pretty much about it. So if you're interested in any of those streams or interested in anything else, interested in chatting with me in Discord or saying something on Twitter, please hit me up at any time. I'm Zorthios, and I'm signing off. Thank you.